state of California get involved in this primary election based upon what black folk need and who can deliver, who's viable and who has a measure of integrity. Make your choice. Don't get trapped trying to assume that your uninvolvement is a decision. To not vote for somebody is a decision to vote for somebody else. To not vote for one is to vote for the other. So in some sense, you have an obligation to make a choice between relative goods or between two evils, however you want to put it. But you got to get involved. For the right to participate, for the power of the vote, you have an obligation to work and to keep it. As bad as things are, things could get worse. For Martin and others who died, and this may become a reality, to not vote, to not get involved, is to throw dirt in their faces and to tell them that dying in self was worthless and did not make any sense. We have an obligation not to escape into other countries or to escape through cynicism or romanticism. We got to make decisions, and we can make them now. We are going to be the new generation, not just the now generation. We've even got to move on beyond the political order into a new value system. I'm concerned about our having doctors. But I'm concerned about doctors being more concerned about public health and personal wealth. I want new doctors. I'm concerned about lawyers, but I want new lawyers. Lawyers who are more concerned about justice than a judgeship. Preachers, yes, but new preachers who express and teach the gospel, but who are more concerned about prophesying, even if it's painful, than profiteering, even if it's comfortable. We got to have new teachers. Teachers who teach for life, not for a living. Teachers who teach because they can't help it. Students who have a will to learn that is so great until they were steal away by the branch, read by the moonlight, study, use whatever chance they have just to develop their minds. For if our bodies are paralyzed and our minds are developed, we can play F.D. Roosevelt and lead a nation rolling on wheels. But if our minds are paralyzed and our bodies are strong, we will tackle men Sunday after Sunday, rip and run and slide in the bases and rip and run and throw basketball through courts. And as giants walk back and ask midgets, what is the next play? If our minds are undeveloped, there's so much to say, but there's much more to do. Africa, Europe, Asia, a lot of people want to do a lot of help. Ain't no hiding place for work. Africa would help us if Africa could. America could if America would. Africa can't and America ain't. So we got to stand up. Now, about 5 minutes worth of questions. You guys go to class and I got to